Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? We're back with another Falling in Reverse reaction video. Now, at the time you're seeing this, it's probably been a day or two since the last Falling in Reverse reaction, and we previously did God is a Woman. Um, and towards the end of the video, or maybe towards the middle, I said that I wanted to do more Falling in Reverse reactions just because even though I've seen them, I still want to react and give y'all some content for that. So today, guys, I wanted to give y'all a treat and do I would assume this is a story from what I've gathered information wise and what I've heard from comment sections of different people. This trilogy that Ronnie Radke has called, prequel, Watch World Burn, and Ronald. So it seems to go from, prequel, Watch World Burn, Ronald. Um, if that's the case, I guess we'll figure it out here. So we're gonna try to. If I stop here and there, it's probably just for me to like point something out, like, oh, this is from last video, or this is how they're connected. If not, at the very least, we're here to just enjoy some great music. So I don't want to keep y'all waiting because this is gonna be probably a longer video. So with that being said, let's get straight into this, guys. Ronnie, if you're seeing this, hey, what's up, bro?
Dear diary, dear diary.
Wait. Oh, I thought that, dude. I literally thought this was the Predator. I literally thought that's what this was. um, I didn't. I used to not like the song prequel. It's definitely grown on me though. Because I saw it live and it was great, great live. So
Dear diary, dear diary. I've been searching for a higher me. I'm in the sky in the pilot seat, trying to stop my mind from spiraling. And that's irony, that's irony. I'm just looking for a resolution. I just wanna be a better human, but it's hard when everybody's acting stupid. Pardon me if that came off rude. I just have a bad attitude with the world
did
and
I
not
give him?
just with you. It's the side effects of abuse. I admit I'm a little strange. I don't think that I'll ever change. I survived a whole life of pain. You could say I escaped my fate. I'm a cynical, ego.
He had to have done that on purpose, right? You could say that I've escaped my fate because I mean, it shouldn't come to any surprise that he's been in prison, for 2 years. I've been arrested and sent. I've worked at one. I mean, like it's just, it's not a big deal, really. Um, but before then, if by some miracle you don't know and you've just been living on a rock, but you're trying to be the, somebody that's criticizing him. I mean, I would hope that you at least get your facts straight if you're going to do that to somebody. But if you don't know, he was in a band called Escape the Fate before he got arrested. One thing I do want to point out is earlier he was given like this crown of thorns, that like turned to like powder and then like went into his like body. Is that like him getting his powers?
I don't think that I'll ever change. I survived a whole life of pain. You could say I escaped my fate. I'm a cynical, egotistical, unpredictable, hardened criminal, and I can be a little hypocritical, but I'll admit it straight to your face. I'm unbreakable, irreplaceable, undeniably inspirational. I use everything I had available to make me the person I am today.
I'm sorry for pausing again. One thing that I hear people criticize him a lot for recently is being how they say lyrical, miracle, spiritual, rhymer. Like when he does rap bits in his song, um, people are like, "Oh, he's just such a lyrical, miracle, spiritual rapper." So some of his stuff, he's maybe not really saying anything. He's just doing it to sound, maybe fast, or he's sound doing that to sound like a good rapper. And like, yes, you could say like maybe they do sound like that, but like you also got to think like there are some people that do that and they're not saying anything. But you have some people who rap like Ronnie, who, yeah, maybe they do that, but at least if you're, you know, if your IQ's high enough, um, you can still break it down, and there's still meaning behind what he's saying. It's not like him just saying it just to say it. And if he is, I mean, get over it. Nice,
Dear
subtle
diary,
foreshadowing.
dear diary, I just had another wild dream. I was in a world that admired me, and when I woke up, I was smiling, and that's irony, that's irony. You talk a lot, but you don't even know me. I'm just hoping that my testimony will inspire y'all to stop acting phony. Pardon me if that came off weird. I don't mean to be mean, I swear. I have been through a lot this year. I just want to make a few things clear. I don't like it when people hate behind my back and not to my face. Nowadays it just feels so fake, so I'll cut the grass to expose the snakes. I'm unstoppable, it's impossible. You don't want to see the diabolical side of me that never stops is volatile, so I suggest you stay in your lane. I'm unapologetic, you know where it's headed. I will never ever let up off the pedal. I got the spirit of every warrior in me. I'm so back the fuck up, get out my face. You slave the labor and you praise the fascists. You kiss the hand that takes half in taxes. Faking outrage and being seen. A generation with no self-esteem.
True.
It's time to rise up and stand against them. Break the chains and finally see the vision. We're post-traumatic from a broken system. Follow me into the chaos engine. It's time to stand, it's time to fight. Don't be afraid to twist the knife. Your sacrifice to break the curse. Prepare to die, prepare to burn.
That's such a like. This whole thing right here is such a call, because I think there's. I mean, I say these things because I could care less what people's opinions back are. We're allowed to have opinions. There are people that yell at you for having your opinion, but then they want you to like only listen to their opinion. I'm gonna be on a rant here, honestly, and I hope Ronnie sees this because I want to hear his output or his input on this. Right? Some people want you to believe in their beliefs. They want you to shut up and listen to what they have to say. But when it's my turn to tell them to shut up and listen to what I have to say, or my turn to tell them what I believe in, it's thrown out the window. Now, how's that fair? I'm not pointing out anybody in particular. I'm just saying, in general, this goes for anybody. This could go for both sides, whether you're a Democrat or Republican, or if you're, um, a different race, or if you're just a different nationality. There's always one side. I mean, both sides are always going to think they're the right side, and you know, you're going to go every day through your life where somebody's going to give their opinion, and they're going to believe that their opinion is the only opinion that matters. But as soon as it's time to throw your opinion out there, it goes out the window. It's just that pisses me off. It's like, okay, even if I don't agree with your opinion, at the end of the day, I may forget about it or two. Like, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, just like you can't say that because you're gonna end up being hypocritical. If you're gonna tell me I have to believe in what you're telling me, you gotta help. Like, you at least gotta like hear me out too. Like, I understand if you don't believe what I believe in at the end of the day, but then don't expect me to also believe in what you're saying. That's sorry for the rant, but it's just like that just annoys me when people do that.
Being seen, a generation with no self-esteem. It's time.
True, this generation with no self-esteem. Everybody is just given stuff, and nobody has any like self-awareness in terms of like, hey, like, you don't look the best. Like, you can love yourself, and I think loving yourself is one of the best things you can do. But like, love yourself enough to know when it's time to not do something else. Like, I heard a great, like, not quote, but like phrase the other day where it's like, somebody was speaking on obesity, and it was like, somebody says, like, it's okay to, like, be obese. And I can say it's okay to love yourself, your body, and be comfortable with that, but not it's not okay to be obese, if that makes sense. Love yourself, but don't let your health, you know, don't let your health slip just because everybody else is telling you it's okay. Um, because at the end of the day, it's you against everybody else, and if you can't help yourself, no one else can. That's all I'm saying.
Time to rise up and stand against them. Break the chains and finally see the vision. We're post-traumatic from a broken system. Follow me into the chaos engine. It's time to stand, it's time to fight. Don't be afraid to twist the knife. Your sacrifice to break the curse. Prepare to die, prepare to burn. Abandon hope, it's not enough. Cause all our gods abandon us. Your sacrifice to break the curse. Light the match, watch it burn.
Oh, that's him. Yep. Yeah, he goes into the rebel, and this is the suit that he wears in the next two videos. I'm pretty sure. I need like a video from Falling in Reverse, or like the record label, like explaining. I mean, maybe some. I mean, there's probably definitely somebody that's probably made a video that I could just watch. But like, I want a video like explaining maybe any hidden details or anything I missed um, from watching all three, and like, oh, like, did you get this reference, stuff like that? Because like certain things I can, other things not so much. So I gets from there to here though. I'm not too sure, but
Yeah, I got voices in my head again. Tread carefully, and I don't medicate it, helps me temporarily. I got problems, I got issues, yeah, apparently. Trauma that I'm burying, I think I need some therapy. I battled depression, I'm back with a message. I'm asking the question that if you hate me, why you acting obsessive? I'm past the point of no return, I'm being passive aggressive. I'll brandish a weapon, teach all you motherfuckers a lesson. Yeah. I actually battle my demons and shadows, and women the deep and the creep in the shallows and lost. Gotta admit that I'm living the life that I've always wanted, but it comes at a cost. Yeah. So licking the jar, for fixing to rip me apart. I'm swimming with sharks, I'm lifting the bar, I'm lifting the end of the stars. I'm like I shot up a adrenaline, mixed with some adrenaline. Started a battle, but bitch, I'm gonna finish it. Think you can stop me, not even a little bit. Nowadays, everybody's so sensitive. Taking my words and you pick it apart. Tripping on nothing, just get in the car. Gripping and ripping and sticking the mark. I'm tipping the charts. I got enemies.
I did not pause that entire time because I feel like a nice rap verse is just as good in terms of like when you're supposed to pause as a guitar solo. You're not supposed to. Like if there's a good rap verse going on or a great guitar solo, don't pause until it's over. Yeah, basically this is just him. He's just basically talking about how there's a lot of snakes and there's a lot of people like trying to get at him, but you know, at the end of the day, maybe he's gonna teach you something. Like at the end of the day, he doesn't care. Why should you? You know what I mean? Um,
trying to get rid of me. Evil tendencies are fucking with me mentally. I got people that don't like me in the industry. I can feel your energy, you were not a friend of me. Cause I have been to places that you never wanna go. Yeah, I got dirt on people, but they act like I don't know. Yeah, I can do some damage, but I'll never rock the boat. All it takes is one post, with some fun like dominoes. You'll never get rid of me, too many enemies whipping my imagery. You know my history, it ain't a mystery, but every enemy.
So are these the same guys from the previous thing? This looks like the outside of that tower almost, where he was up here earlier, and now he's down here. Because in prequel, he looks over after getting the crown, and he looks down, and there's like all these crowds like there is here, and is that maybe? Oh, sorry, before I did it. Very, very Darth Vader-esque, by the way.
Listening? Stacking every little pretty penny that I'm getting, and I'm never giving in to anybody. Always winning, never kidding when I die. I'm taking everybody with me. You're never gonna get me, cause you never see it simple. Yeah, my motherfucking God, you're a light gone. I'm a time bomb, and I'm wrong, it's my God. I'm killing syllables of the letter of Philip. I'm a lyrical, typical super villain. I'm venomous, and I'm never gonna stop until they put me on top of the list. I can't control the monster any longer that's inside.
I love this shot. I love this shot. This one's terrifying to me.
Any longer that's inside. The pain and sorrow left us solo. No tomorrow's hard to swallow. Death is calling, so I'm crawling. Tightrope walking, now I'm falling down. Like missiles falling from the sky. Covered in insane.
I don't know if that's supposed to be here. Time to wake them up from their phones. So we've seen flight, we've seen, I don't know what you call it when you can like not manipulate objects, not like telekinesis, but like when you can manipulate matter in terms of, so like he just lit that dude on fire. And then we've seen the lasers. What are the extent of his powers? Telekinesis there. I'm sorry, I do have to go back. Right here, seeing that happen, where homeboy right here just got cut in half. When I first saw this, I was absolutely losing my mind over this. I thought this was the coolest thing. It reminded me a lot of the movie Brightburn. If anybody's seen that, if you haven't, it's basically not super. It's not Superman, but it's based off the story of Superman. It's like, what if a superhero that was sent to Earth didn't, suit up for the good? Like, what if Superman turned bad? And the whole thing is like, yeah, he's trying to be good, but like he ends up giving into like just being bad. He ends up like killing everybody. It's insane. But this is kind of giving me those vibes. He also is giving like with that ending part right there where he like lights on everything on fire like a volcano, and then like he himself like heats up, giving me like Sentry vibes or like Havoc vibes. If anybody doesn't know that, whatever. But yeah, if anybody knows the extent of his powers, let me know. Or like if anybody has like a good video where I can go watch that kind of like maybe gives all the hidden references or anything like that that I haven't picked up on, please let me know. Or just more info that I just have no knowledge of. I guess it'd be cool. I Just think it'd be cool to see. All right, on to the final song, Ronald, featuring Tech Nine and Alex Terrible. One of the best music videos, if not the best music video I've ever seen. Ever. Ever. Seeing this live was also insane because you also got to see homeboy Tech Nine spit live. Crazy. Like who are these like extra people, and how does he go from, you know, this like chapel desert to a plane into a church into like a armored vehicle, helipad. I got on. Like that. That's that whole matter manipulation smell. So I'm out too. Let me burn eternity. Burn eternity. Dude, I've really from this song is not, I don't want to say my intro into heavy music. I would say it's my this song without how he manipulates his voice and how Alex Terrible is with this song really opened my ears to harsh vocals in terms of wishing I could do it as well as Alex does. Alex has such a gift when it comes to harsh vocals. Like some people do them and they have to have like their mic turned up to a point where like it can catch it up and it sounds big. Alex doesn't need a mic to like sound big. Alex is so talented when it comes to that, and it's really just like gotten me to a point where I was like, I need to learn how to do this, even if I'm not, you know, as gifted as maybe some of these guys are in terms of like how loud they can project it. At least trying to train my vocal cords in order to do it where it doesn't also hurt. Because at first, I can maybe do it for like half a second, and my voice would be so, or my throat would be like just so messed up that I just couldn't do it without drinking water and just like coughing after. But now I've gotten better at it. It still sounds like garbage, but I can do it without it hurting for a bit. So it's like, it's it's still pretty bad. But if I'm by myself and there's a song with harsh vocals, I do try. Sorry, one more thing. I think one of the best things they did in the song too was making the drum kicks the same line up with this minigun on the helicopter. So did he die then?
Evil and never no demon designer, the opposite of a divine. No! The hell is in front of you, set behind. I can feel every sign of a human decline. Believing the time is upon us when all of our people are blind. Yo! Rain, saw it falling from a tower's dead plane.
So my question here is, right, so does he die? Is he in like quote unquote purgatory? And is Tech Nine supposed to be God? lowercase g, because obviously he's not God, but you know what I mean? Like in this comic universe thing that they got going on. Is that who Tech Nine is, or is Tech Nine supposed to be some sort of like just judge whether or not he gets to, you know, go one way or the other?
Headbang, Mandalay Bay Hotel out of lead cane. Sex change could get you caught up in death range. He played same, but really imitating Ed Gain. How do we get this way? Nigga, the shit just say we get this way.
I'm gonna put the Jason one of the bitches get my son, mom, God knows wrong, I was doing kind of fun. John Muhammad.
So the devil's right here on this level, wipe tears. Cause when rebels ready to put the heavy metal life here. Abomination, they've been faking, consecration, hating, wasting education. Got that killer on the killer, gotta chase him, go!
Oh, I remember the night seeing this. It was like 3 in the morning. I was in this room. I was laying in bed, just listening to new music, just trying to find new music because I just had the same songs I've been listening to forever now. And I was like, I just need something new or new band to add to my playlist or to go down a rabbit hole, as he says. Um, just so I can feel like I'm not just listening to the same stuff and something that gets me excited. And when I told you this got me excited, I re-listened to this like 5 times right after listening to the first time, and I had to go see other people's reaction to this because I could not believe my eyes when I thought this sort of thing could be in a music video. And so to see something like this in a music video versus even just some of the like CGI movies have now, this is even so much better. Um, you know, not to point any names, but Flash, um, the movie, uh, some of the CG on that, that's just not it. But this, like, bruh. The mask. That's so good.
Try our sweet top
It's
lemonade
so
in 3 delicious
good,
flavors.
bro. It didn't need to go that hard, but it did. Like I just like, I what is this? Where is this at? Where is this? Where is this? That part too. This scene, that right there, I was losing it. Cause like, this is supposed to be Satan, quote unquote, right? Let's see some of the comments. VFX team, how much effects do you want in this clip? Yes. What kind of music do you make? Yes. This came out at 7 a.m. on a random Tuesday. This guy must be in like a different country. There's no way. My grandpa used to sing this before bedtime. 1 year. This is over a year old now. When did this come out? Are we able to find it? It's a question. That is a question. Prequel came out 9 months ago. Do we have an? Do I? Do, can I find an exact date on this in here? May 7th. Does that line up? I mean, yeah. What was I doing May 7th? When did the concert was August 29th. Because I remember this. I think that does line up because I remember having the tickets for a bit before we actually went into this, and just talking about this nonstop, going to their concert. So I guess that does line up, but just it does not feel like a year. I mean, I guess it just passed a year. But if you guys like this as much as I do, I mean, I think this is just one of the best things that just any artist has ever done in general. And to see it be of this magnitude and effect is just beyond comprehension. And I am more than grateful to just be alive at a time where music that I love this much is able to be made, and have the opportunity to not only hear it but see it live and in concert and have the blessings and the ability to be able to do that is something I, you know, do not take for granted. So with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this triple feature, um, of this Ronald trilogy. We'll say it. Um, if you guys like this as much as I do, make sure to go show them some love and make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you guys are new. We are on the road to 2,000 subscribers before the end of the year. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure to do that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.